we may not get into the Smoky Mountains. Who knows? It is insane here in Gatlinburg. But we got to see 3 black bears from the car, our dream, not while we're on a hike. We are so excited. Alright guys, welcome to the 3rd road trip vlog of the Carolina, Tennessee area, I guess I could say. Yeah, so we are starting off by, if you've seen our last video, we are actually coming from South Carolina. So right now we just made a pit stop at a rest station right inside the North Carolina border. I made some coffee, Moose got to go out and go to the bathroom, Ty got to stretch his legs, and now we are off for the Great Smoky Mountains. Like an old man. He's drinking my coffee. Why are you drinking it?
Delicious.
Yeah, he does. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, it's okay.
He does not like coffee.
No, not at all.
Boy.
How do you people drink this stuff?
Why did you drink it?
Because you never wanted to.
Oh gosh.
Maybe I give it a chance again.
Nope.
I look like Clint Eastwood, I don't like that.
Oh my god.
Disgusting. Place is crazy. We haven't been somewhere this busy since, I don't think ever. Well, you and me anyways.
Yeah.
And wow, I kind of forgot what it's like to go places with huge crowds, because we, as you can see on this channel, we like to go places with not much crowds. Because,
especially with COVID.
Yeah, that is one reason. Also because B, we don't really like a ton of crowds, even before. Because not really big crowds people. And also C, it makes it kind of hard to take and enjoy a place, because how can I enjoy a place when I'm literally rubbing shoulders with thousands of people? Alright guys, so we made it to the Sugarlands Visitor Center here at the Smoky Mountains National Park, but wow, it is insane. Like, just driving past the Gatlinburg Trail, because we made the wrong turn, driving past the Gatlinburg Trail, we saw a lot of people that had their dogs. I mean, like a lot of people. Moose isn't that great with people walking behind him, like he's terrible at it actually, so we're not really going to trust him on that trail, and that's the only dog-friendly trail in this whole place. Also, the whole crowds scene kind of ruins it for us. Like I said earlier, we're not really crowds people. So, we're probably going to go somewhere else. We're not really sure where, but we will figure that out, and we'll let you guys know.
The traffic to leave here is extremely crazy. It's backed up around the mountain. We thought somebody would stop to look at a bear, because we're really hoping to see one from the car. So our dreams came true actually, and the entire stress and craziness of the crowds was 100% worth it. That traffic jam that we were in to get out of the park was because there was 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 black bears down this little valley. We caught a glimpse of the bears, and It's not very good because we don't have our zoom lens on, but they're there so you guys can see them. But there's 2 cubs playing on the tree and the mama is back behind it. But we got to see 3 black bears from the car, our dream, not while we're on a hike. We are so excited, and that just made the entire trip worth it. We couldn't have asked for more. At least we did something there, and yeah, we're so happy. Aren't we, Ty?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like the cubs almost looked like they were trying to race each other up the tree. Like, it just goes to show that babies, no matter what their form is, whether it's animal or person, are just playful little things. It was funny to watch, but it was so cool. I didn't get to see him amazing, but I did get to see him, so it was pretty cool. I can't wait. Molly's gonna show me the videos when we park, but I'm pretty excited to see what these little guys were up to down there.
So this is Pigeon Forge, and as you can see, it's very, very touristy. There is a lot of traffic. There's a lot of carnival rides. It's just not the place for us. So we're gonna keep trucking north, and hopefully in the next town we can stay. So we'll keep you updated.
So for supper, we don't have the healthiest thing in the world, but we were hungry for some fried chicken and things like that, so we decided to go to Zaxby's. It's kind of like a southern KFC. I've seen it before and things like that traveling, but never really anywhere else but the South, so this is kind of like a, I don't know, I guess I would say it's kind of southern, but we got chicken platters. I got chicken strips with buffalo sauce, and Molly got just regular chicken strips. And we both got some fries and Texas toast, but we are going to dig in, and I cannot wait because it smells heavenly. Moose is dying over here because he wants some of our chicken too. But we're gonna dig in, and it's gonna be awesome.
So this stuff is delicious. I give it 10 out of 10. The toast is amazing. So is the chicken and the fries. So as a nutritionist, I usually don't eat like this, but sometimes I do, and I do not care what anybody thinks. It's delicious. You should live a little and get some fried chicken. So my platter, which is 2 slices of Texas toast, the 4-piece chicken strip, and then the fries, and you get a drink. That was $7.99. Ty's was 6 strips that were buffalo, 1 piece of toast, and 2 sides of fries and a drink. His was $11.99. Excuse me. So altogether, it was $21.99 for 2 huge platters. That's really good savings. A dinner like this anywhere else would cost anywhere from $12 to $15 to $16. So yeah, we've saved some money, and it is delicious. So that will do it for tonight. We took a little walk around the Cracker Barrel parking lot because that is where we decided to stay. We are in where? Sevierville, Tennessee, which is about, I think, 30 minutes, no, an hour from Gatlinburg, so we're not too far. It's still pretty busy here. There's another camper van over there, and yeah, we have our Simply Safe light on. If you guys are wondering if there's a blue light, that's what it is. So we're protected, and I think we're gonna watch some TV and get some work done, and we will see you in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. We have officially made it through another night in the Smoky Mountains area. Can't wait to see the sunrise before we leave. It's going to be beautiful sunset last night, so it's going to be awesome sunrise. Today we're going to head to the Cumberland Gap and hike around there. We have a hike that we have planned out called the Tri-State Peak Trail, and we're going to go do that. We slept with the fan on, so it was a little drafty, if you can't tell with my voice. But we're really excited to get going, and yeah, let's get rolling. And then we got these 2 lazy bums over here, still in bed. I had to turn my flashlight on so I could see them. Molly woke us up an hour early because she was dreaming about a sunrise over the mountains. So she woke up. So we've been up since. So, hopefully she gets to see that today. Otherwise it'll be all for nothing, huh, Mols?
Yeah, whoopsie.
Alright everybody, so we have made it to the Cumberland Gap. Beautiful drive here. I've never been here before, and obviously Molly hasn't either, so we're really excited to go hiking around and see all this stuff. We're doing the Tri-State Peak Trail, so that means that we're going to join where 3 states come together. So we're going to walk there and see that. And I think it's about 1.2 miles. Should take us about an hour and a half. But we're really excited. We've seen some sneak peeks of it in other videos before on YouTube. So we kind of know what, A+K. So we already kind of know what to expect, but we're really excited still to experience ourselves. And of course we got bear spray with us just in case. But let's get going. Alright, so about 2 minutes into the trail, we've already seen something pretty cool. Back there is an iron furnace, or what's kind of left of it. This whole area used to be covered by what was the smelting business. All the cool things all the things that you need for iron, such as iron ore, limestone, sand, charcoal, wood, you name it, it's all right here. So they can actually make iron and things like that here. So they used all the resources they could, and that building is actually all that's left, and that's where they would actually heat the iron up to make it able to bend and things like that. But that's pretty cool. So the sign that you just saw is awesome. It actually like brings history to life, which, as you know, I am a huge fan of. So what actually we're on is the Wilderness Road Trail. So that is basically the natural path through the Appalachian Mountains. There wasn't very many of them, and Cumberland Gap was by far the biggest. So a lot of times settlers from the early Americas would come through here. Native Americans would also come through here as well. We also had bison, buffalo, whatever one you want to call them, and also Civil War soldiers. They all came through here simply because it was a path of least resistance. So it's kind of cool to walk through here, and like walking on this trail, they had a little sign back there that talked about some of the diary entries of the former settlers. It was really cool to actually see history come to life and think about all the settlers who went westward trying to make their dreams come true. But it's a really cool thing. Now we're turning off this way to go to our actual trip. So what's really cool is we just got off of the Wilderness Road Trail, which I just said has all that awesome history. But now we're on our Tri-State Peak Trail, and this is actually the trail that Daniel Boone used to go from North Carolina to Kentucky. They have this monument here that tells you about it as well. This is really awesome. It's really cool to think that Daniel Boone came here, the famous frontiersman. It's really awesome. But yeah, they have a little placards all over this little monument here to let you know like he came through here. But it's really cool. I'm loving this history stuff. Are you, Moss?
Yes.
Surprising. So, I am now standing in 2 states, and now I just added another one. We are at the top of the Tri-State Peak Trail. They call it that because 3 states intersect. So we have Kentucky back over there, Virginia right back behind Malls, and Tennessee over here off to my right. So it's really cool to stand here and like see all the, different states. It's kind of fun to, walk around here. It's like the 4 corners where it's like Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. But I think you actually have to pay for that, which we didn't say, but coming to the Cumberland Gap is free. You don't have to pay any money to get in, and you don't have to pay any money to do this touristy thing. So it's perfect for us. But this is a really cool spot to come. It's a really it's a really short trail, but it is all uphill. So if you do hike up here, just be aware that you're going to be walking uphill quite a bit. But it was really awesome. We are done, so we're going to head back down to the van.
This hike on the way down reminds me a lot of Shenandoah, but without the snow. It is so steep. If you trip, you're just gonna roll on down the trail.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh boy.
March, I still managed to get bit by bugs on our trails. And yeah, so if you go to the Cumberland Gap or the Smoky Mountains, make sure you bring some bug spray or something to repel mosquitoes and bugs, because I got bit up bad. So yeah, that's just a tip.
Alright guys, so we're done with our hike. We just finished the Tri-State Peak Trail. But it was awesome. We loved it. Beautiful sights. We didn't know if it would be because the trees were kind of overgrown. But that's honestly what we kind of like about hiking before spring gets too crazy, because we can look out through the trees and into the mountains and things like that, which is a really nice feature. But the hike was awesome. Definitely not for people who are out of shape or have knee problems, because going up is definitely hard, isn't it, Moles?
Yes.
And then going down feels like you're gonna blow your ACL. So definitely be careful on the hike, but I definitely recommend it if you're in good shape. But really overall, it was a great time in the Cumberland Gap. We absolutely loved it. Beautiful views, really historic as well, which I love. And yeah, just a great time in the Cumberland Gap. What is wrong with you?
It's scary. So as you guys can see, this is Pigeon Forge. Actually, this is in zoom mode. Hi. Hi.
Alright, time to take Moose on a walk. 3 states should be long enough. So we're gonna head on. Come on, Moose. Yo. Done. You want to talk about the press off?
Oh yeah.
That's what we were recording
I got on my rant.
I know.
And
Moose, stay down.
oh, yeah, I've been
Stay off.
doing this.
No.
Anyways, what was I saying?
Price.
Yeah, I knew something.